started with my friend in Japan. He was a hacker and a pirate, and he always left his computer on along with AIM and MSN. When he logged out on both, I assumed his computer finally died from overload. It was then I noticed that all his posts on our favorite sites were gone. All his accounts, all his videos, all his comments. Oh, sorry. I'm getting ahead of myself. My name is Nathan, and I'm a shut-in. I have agoraphobia. I live in North Carolina, and I program for a living. My sister does the shopping for me, and I live in a basement. No windows. That might very well be the only thing that's keeping me safe. I woke up a month ago at 3 a.m. and sat down at my desk, ready to work a bit, but mostly just chat with people. That's when I noticed Chaos Rita was gone. I don't know his real name. I just never bothered to ask. But besides some spelling issues, he was fairly good at speaking English, and I enjoyed talking to him. He also knew everything about computers, stuff I could never imagine possible. That's why I wasn't worried. It was well within his expertise to hack into sites and delete his own posts. I assumed he had gotten sick of the internet or something like that. He's been complaining about it for years. I tried discussing his disappearance with a mutual friend. He seemed confused, like he was forgetting who Chaos was. This friend was fairly old. I started to worry about his mental health. I just dismissed it and changed the subject. By this time, 3 or 4 people had stopped logging on. Not the most unusual thing in the world. I mean, people have things outside their computer life. Only their posts disappeared as well. Now it had been a couple days since Chaos went missing, and I was getting fairly freaked out, so I turned off the computer and started to watch TV. That's when things got scary. One of the news anchors was gone. The other would sometimes look at the spot her partner would be and look confused for a while, only to return to speaking as usual. A local show called Three Sisters something was now Two Sisters. And yes, the third sister was gone. As with the news, sometimes there would be times where the third sister was important, and for a moment they seemed to remember. But then they just kept acting. There was a cooking show that just showed the studio with no host. I'm a rational man, so I was quick to rationalize everything. The news anchor wasn't used to working alone while her partner was sick, and the show with the sister was just like a part of the plot. I wouldn't know, I don't watch it. The cooking show was harder to explain, though. Perhaps they left the camera running while they had to leave for some reason, and the network guys didn't notice. I had calmed myself a bit and decided to watch something else. I got the TV guide my sister had got me, and I flipped through it. That's when I noticed the freakiest thing yet. The Two Stooges. I stared blankly at the names, squished between an old Britcom and one of those shows about how good the 50s were. It was soon to start, so I flipped through the channels. Sure enough, the title screen said The Two Stooges. Surely this was like a joke or like a rip-off or something. But no, it started as I remembered it, only with one less stooge. I freaked out and turned off the TV. So here I am. It's been a month, and around 100 people are missing that I know of. My sister is gone as well. I'm posting this on every site I can, hopefully reaching as many people as I can. If you notice this, like people missing, my name is Nate Creek, and I live in a small town in North Carolina. Please EPM me as soon as possible. Hey, Bob. Bob, help me out here. The man stared at the computer screen, furrowing his eyebrows. What do you want, Jim? Bob walked over to him, a bored look on his face. One of the AIs has a glitch. How so? I deleted several other AIs in an entertainment pack so I could install the new versions, but this AI didn't delete its memories and is panicking. I thought it was the lack of a support AI because I deleted the sister file as well, but the memory logs show it started much sooner. He's been at his computer for hours. What's he doing? Like working, creative writing? Autobiographical diary, it says. I thought we didn't install that module on this one. It's probably just a glitch or something. Just delete it and do a clean install with the others. Jim sighed. I kind of like this one. It's just a program, Jim. It's not like it's sentient. Jim watched a visual representation of Nate underscore Creek underscore 5 type furiously. I guess you're right, Bob. Jim right clicked the AI and chose delete.